Silver is getting smashed after going over $34 an ounce. We're going to talk about what silver people have been bringing in to the coin shops, what dealers have been buying the most, what they've been paying for it, what you should buy, and if you should be buying silver now as it is. So we take a look at the chart over here on Kitco, and as you can see, it was on April the 2nd, over $34 an ounce. And since then, it has steadily declined. And today, it's already, starting this video, it's less than $31 an ounce right now as we speak. And there's a lot of reasons for that. But I will say this, with the prices the way they are right now, it is time to buy. I don't think this is going to continue like this. I think there's too much of a demand for silver, for the paper. People are trading futures and things like that, but also for industrial use and computers and things like that. So here we got a trend that's where it's going down. Okay. So I would not pay too much attention to the charts. I wouldn't worry about that, because this is one of the reasons why I wouldn't worry about that, because of all the goodness you see right here in front of you. If you're a silver stacker, this right here will give you a lot of delight. But anyway, let's take a look here. First off, the main thing that we're buying the most at our coin shop here are Silver Eagles, for 0.991 ounce, and Buffalo rounds. This is what we're purchasing the most, generic rounds and Silver Eagles. But also, we're buying some bars and 10 ounce, 5 ounce. And we've been paying $1 back. If we buy from bulk, we've been paying a little bit over, 10 cents over. You can pay 25 cents over. It depends. Some dealers, wholesalers are selling it that way. But I'll tell you this is the main thing you want to focus on, is if you just want silver, then just buy the ugliest, toned up, beat up silver. If that's all you want, you'll get the best or the best price, the least premium, if you purchase stuff like this. Dealers can dip that out, try to make it look shiny. It's going to tone back up on you. It's already there. Here's another one. You find ounce bars and silver rounds like that, just buy them in the beat up bin. Don't worry about it. Same thing with Silver Eagles if you want cheap Silver Eagles. The thing that I tell people, though, is that you buy what you like. And if you like stuff that look like self-pours or certain brands, it's okay if you pay a little bit of a premium. Here's these fine mint 5-ounce bars, nice little form factors. I call it form factors because you've got bars like this, and they're both the same, except this is 5 ounce, this is 1 ounce. You can also buy bullets, shells, look like shell casings, whatever. You can buy guns. You can buy any type of form factor you can think of for silver and have fun with it and not worry about premiums and not worry about prices and things like that. If you are into vintage, then get into your older Engelhard silver bars or vintage silver bars. As you can see, the premiums do increase as you just by name brands or whatever's on them. I mean, we're talking $50 an ounce here for this 73 vintage Agnew Who, just because something's on it special. This is a 10-ounce bar for $500 whenever they were selling for $340, around that range. But since it's an Engelhard, it's a little different, but they're vintage. There's a lot of different brands you can look back on. And what a lot of dealers do, they'll either cost average or they'll hedge a little bit, because when it drops like this, we're talking $2 and $3 an ounce that it's dropped. I think it's $3 now from the 34, but it was consistently over 33, so really around $2 an ounce it's dropped. Most dealers, if you're paying over melt, then you would have over melt in your offerings. So you're trying to buy with the market. Unlike a collector or a stacker, someone who's stacking, you buy with the market because you buy when it's down, but you just buy. You buy no matter what. You should be setting aside a certain amount of money that you're buying silver for a month and keep buying it, but you are doing that for long term. We're talking 20, 30 years, if you can do 20, 30 years. And a lot of people get into a crux where, well, they need some money. But if you're, that's why it's important to know what you're going to buy. Because if you're doing the ounces, you can get rid of 5 ounces without getting rid of your entire 10 ounce if you bought only 10 ounce bars. So if you've got all 10 ounce bars, when you go to sell, maybe to pay a bill or to pay for a repair or something like that, then you're going to have to sell the entire 10 ounces. Now, it's okay if that's what you want to do. Or you can sell a couple ounces or tank of gas. I don't know. Whatever people would sell something for, most people are going to sell more than 10 ounces. They come to us with rolls, like I said, all the time. Here's some rolls we bought recently. And the thing is that yesterday, we paid $31. Now it's under $31 an ounce, as you saw. So we're right in that thing where we're trying to time the market. We do play with it a little bit, but we're in our silver good enough overall where we purchased for such a long amount of time. And you buy when it's low. I mean, when it's low, I'll go and buy 1,000 ounces or 500 ounces or something like that. And when I put it in the system, it cost averages the stuff that I paid more for. And this is kind of how I do it. I know some people will, I know some refineries and they'll have futures. They'll trade to make a sell so that they can make their profit that way. I mean, it's the way it works. And some profit margins are 0.5%. I mean, 0.05%, half a percent. Okay, and if you're dealing in millions, that's how it is. I know I went to the refinery and they're doing millions, but he says, 0.5% if I'm lucky. And sometimes I have to sell, I have to do little trades just to sell off some of my trades just to make some money on certain deals. So that's how it works. Tell me all about it. It's pretty interesting. If you go to a refinery, you get a chance to talk to the guy if he's not too busy or the person that owns it. The guy that I was talking to used to own a high precious metals, and he's been in the business for a very, very long time, and he knows what he's doing. He's very smart, and I was all ears. I learned something. I learned a lot, how you run your silver bullion businesses. So anyway, thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.